Yeah, I hope you can see my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, kindly indicate. Let me know if you can see my screen. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and uh, good night, depending on your time zone and where you are watching us from this hour. As always, my name is Mr. Charles. I'm based in Italy with my family, and of course, you have been hearing from me for quite some time now. But today, yes, as I announced, Mr. Zubi is not rightly available, but he is with us. Okay, so we are not alone. I am not alone. He is here with us. But just pay attention as I take you through the presentation. It's been awesome from the inception of this project, OPAI. We have talked about it, we have preached about it, and of course, from inception, it's been a marathon race up to this
Charles
time.
bro, excuse
Yeah,
me.
can you hear me?
Yeah, Charles bro. Actually, can you make it full screen? Please start the slideshow. Yeah.
Okay,
Click on this.
okay,
Yes,
sorry. Yeah.
yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your attention. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been awesome, okay, from inception. And of course, the vision have taken us to where we are right now, where we have been celebrating our leaders. We have been celebrating those who hit the OPAI ranks. Okay, so the journey has been very successful. The project has been well established, and we are expounding, just as we announced last week. Okay, we are close to 6,000 members. That is awesome. That is a milestone. All right. So from one person to 10 to 20 to 100 to 1,000 to where we are right now. So I want to also congratulate everyone that made it possible. Congratulate the leaders, congratulate um, the dev team and everybody, the management, for their support, for their, unwavering dedication. So thank you so very much. So what exactly are we talking about? We are here to once again talk about the OPAI. And what is OPAI? OPAI simply means ordinary people AI, or artificial intelligence. But before I continue, I want to quickly read out this disclaimer. Yes, it is very, very necessary. OPAI is an educational and personal development platform dedicated to building essential human capabilities in communication, leadership, digital skills, and AI literacy. Participation does not constitute an investment, and OPAI offers no return on investment, ROI, passive income, no guarantee of returns or financial benefit of any kind. Any contribution, share, or recognition within the ecosystem are earned solely through verified activities, effort, and participation. OPAI is not a financial instrument or investment scheme. I want everyone here to understand this very well, that OPAI is not a financial instrument or or, or investment scheme. OPAI offers no guarantee of any kind. By participating, you acknowledge that you understand and agree to this disclaimer. So thank you for your attention. And that being clear, we in OPAI, we are actually on a soft launch, pre-launch. And what exactly is the purpose of pre-launch? We have a goal, we have a roadmap that we are following, all right, or the organization OPAI is following. And then when we are pre-launching, it's just an opportunity to get leaders position. It's an opportunity for everyone to take their position. It's also an opportunity for the company also to see if there are changes to be made, okay, based on feedback from the community, or there are some glitches. But however, since inception of this project, there have never been any glitch of any kind. There have never been issues. There have never been any ticket submitted because of one reason or the other. The system has been flawless, ladies and gentlemen, because it took us years to build this project. And the result is what everyone is enjoying right now. I will tell you more on this. Let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So, what exactly is the vision of OPAI? So, the vision of OPAI is very simple. Please just give me a minute. Let me take a glass of water, okay? Because the journey is going to be a little bit far. So let me sip a glass of water so I can continue. Just a few seconds, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so the vision of OPAI is very, very simple, okay? And of course, with every project, okay, there's something that drives the system, okay? But however, in OPAI, our vision is to become the world-leading AI literacy and empowerment platform for ordinary people, just as the name implies, OPAI, Ordinary People Artificial Intelligence. So our mission here is to help millions to confidently participate in the future of work, the future of business and innovation, to empower them, okay, to become everything they are destined to be, and to empower them. Our mission is very simple: to make artificial intelligence simple, practical, and accessible so ordinary people can create extraordinary opportunity. OPAI empowers individuals from all backgrounds with practical knowledge, practical AI knowledge. I will talk about this much later in details. So, digital skills, we all know it, but our primary goal in OPAI is to empower people with this primary skill they can use anywhere in the world. Okay, so, and the foundation of every opportunity, okay, lies on its ecosystem, lies on people, all right? But here in OPAI, the ecosystem is ready. The success of any project, as just as the slide is saying, depends on the strength of its foundation. And what are the foundation? Okay, the foundation of OPAI is the community we are focusing in building, because in every organization, from social media to to communication companies and everything. The blockchain, as we know it to be, is about community. Community expand any project. Community create extraordinary income for people. And that is exactly what we are building here. We need the 10,000 registered member, real human being, not AI generated humans, but real human being that will engage with people, all right, create content and everything. These are the things that the type of foundation that we are building here to kickstart this ecosystem. Let's continue. So um, now, what exactly is the product or service OPAI is offering to the world? Every business, ladies and gentlemen, every business you can think of today is about product or service, either consumable product, either digital product, or a service. And without product, without service, there is no business. In OPAI, we are not just creating a global opportunity, but we are creating a system that positions everybody, especially ordinary people, to become extraordinary humans, extraordinary people to earn extraordinary income. We are not just promising something that we don't know, because so many of us in OPAI, we have been around the block for a while. We have seen a lot. We have done that. We have seen a lot when it comes to the blockchain technology or crypto or token, name them. We have seen it all. Mr. Charles, that you are listening to, that is talking to you today, I bought my first Bitcoin in 2014. And that was the time when there's a lot of people have not heard about Bitcoin. How much did I get Bitcoin of 2014? Just $400, one Bitcoin. And I have also seen Bitcoin halvings. And I have also seen my portfolio drop 80%. And I have also seen a lot of token. And I've also seen token that people invested just $20 and they became millionaire by just buying a token for just $20, ladies and gentlemen. So a whole lot of things are happening in this industry. But at the end of the day, ordinary people are left behind. Ordinary people are shut out of this opportunity. And that is where OPAI comes in, to empower ordinary people, to educate ordinary people, to give them a platform or a shoulder to lie on, to rely on, to build on, and of course, to thrive with a global community that is coming. Right. So the product we have in OPAI, we have communication skill, we have leadership skill, we have digital skills, we have, of course, AI literacy. In each of these packages, you learn practical skills, and these skills are in high demand, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you, as I've always said in this presentation, that so many years ago, when you go on a job interview, they ask you, are you computer literate? But those days are gone. Right now, what an employer gonna ask wants to know, how informed are you about AI tools? Are you AI literate? How much can you communicate? What is your leadership skill? What is your digital skills? What digital skills do you have? What AI skill do you have? So we have the communication. So in communication skill, just a mere 5 USD. Now, when you hear us talk about OP, OP is the internal currency we use in OPAI. All right, one OP equals $1. So whenever you hear me talk about one OP, I am referring to one USD. So OP05, the package for OP05 is yeah, the package is just 5 USD. Then the next is the leadership skill. You have OP10, 10 USDT. The next is digital skills. On this package is $25 or 25 USD, OP25. And of course, the last and not the least is OP50. In OP50, this package, you will open the door for communication skill, leadership skill, digital skill, and of course, AI literacy. So these are the product we have in OPAI, and this is the product we are offering to the world to empower everybody, every of our members. But it does not end here, because what is in this ecosystem will blow your mind. I wish everyone will understand what is coming, but I'm going to share with you briefly on what this whole thing entails. So stay back. Everyone can start free. Everybody, you can start for free and still make money, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, it is about the money. Empowering ordinary people, not just empowering them in their skill. As you learn or acquire this skill, you earn extra income. Imagine what extra $100 would do for you. Imagine what extra $500, $1,000 can do in this present economy. The inflation is everywhere. The income itself is not enough anymore. But if you can, or you have a platform that has the potential to earn you extra income on weekly, on monthly basis, that is huge. But in OPAI, I will show you something that will blow your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. So we have complementary peg, and this complementary peg is for recognition. I mean, recognition for participating. It is not the token we have, or the token that is attached to our product or services, the educational packages. They are not for sale in this pre-launch phase of OPAI. All right. So when you buy any of our educational packages, you are being rewarded. It's just it's a gesture to tell you thank you for patronizing, thank you for believing in the vision of OPAI. So this token are not for sales. This token right now, 5% of the total supply of OPAS, the OPAS token, 5% is reserved to reward participants within the ecosystem. I will share more of that with you much later. So in the 4 phases we have, phase one, okay, 1% of the total supply, okay, no, sorry, 1% of 5% is dedicated for phase one, 1% in phase two, 1% in phase three, and of course, phase four, 2%. So the total is 5% reserved for you and I. All right. So the value for one OPAS is 0.001 in phase one. Then in phase two, 0.002. In phase 3, 0.004. In phase 4, all right, the value would not be 0.008. Then if you buy educational package of 5 USD or OP5, you are being complimented. You are being rewarded with OPAS token. You receive 5,000 token for free. Think of when we are talking about rewarding people, giving this token out for free. Think about airdrop. The people that received airdrop, and when those tokens finally get listed, they made hell of money from airdrop token they received for free. Ladies and gentlemen, what about those tokens that they mine? What about meme coin? Some of those coins they call shit coins. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen or bought some of this coin. But let me leave that, okay? That's a story for another day. But think about airdrop. You receive this airdrop simply by participating to build the community that will back the ecosystem to launch a particular token. You receive this token for free. Invariably, or in that vein, we are saying you are receiving OPAS for free. I don't want to call it airdrop, but I just use that for example, the airdrop thing, because airdrop you get it for free, and the same way OPAS you're getting it for free. But this is a token that has value. It is a utility token, a token that is backed by AI. Go check the tokens today that are backed by AI that has reuse cases, okay, a utility token that will be used within ecosystem and outside the ecosystem. It have value like, but let me not just, let's continue. All right, so if you buy OP10, you receive 10,000 token. Educational package of $10, you receive 10,000. So you receive, you buy educational package of 25 USD or OP25, you receive a whopping 25,000 token. What if you decide that, okay, let me take a step further and buy the OP50? You are being rewarded with 50,000 OPAS token. Ladies and gentlemen, 50,000 OPAS. And it does not end there. I don't want to take you through the phase 2, because if you hesitate, and this 1% that is dedicated to phase 1 is exhausted and we move to phase 2, see what is going to happen. The value would not go to, or we appreciate, because of supply, demand. The demand is high. And when the demand is high, of course, that will skyrocket its value, all right? And the value will be 0.002. But shockingly, you're not going to receive 5,000 when you buy OP5 educational package. All right. But at this price of 0.002, you will be receiving 2,500 USD. I'm talking about phase 2. So at OP10, you were to receive, in phase 1, you were to receive 10,000 OPAS token, but here you are now receiving just 5,000, because from the value you have 0.02, all right, you're not having 5,000 as to, okay, so, and it continues like that. More of this will be shared during our training on Thursday. So if you want to get more information on this, all right, get back to the person that invited you, or get back to me if I'm the one that invited you, or your leader, your upline, they will take you back on Thursday. That is where we exposed everything. All right. So let's continue and show you something you will never. I mean, so uh, on ITO phase, pay very close attention to this level. All right. ITO simply means initial token offering. In the market, we have, like when I mentioned ICO, okay, initial coin offering. We also have in the financial system, okay, we have IPO, okay, and then yeah, but here in OPAI we have ITO, initial token offering. That is what we have. So this token called OPAS is backed by real utility and reusers. More of this will be shared with you, okay, much later. So phase one is 0 point, that's we're talking about the price per token, all right, when it gets listed during, during the ITO is going to start. The ITO phase will start at 0.02. And remember, you got this token for free. All right, you got this, and you had double zero in phase one. Okay, let me take you back. In phase one, for example, you had the value was 0.001, right? Then in phase two, the value was 0.002. So now in ITO phase, all right, this is the public sales of this token, and it's going to start with 0.02 in phase one. In phase two, it jumps to 0.04 down to phase six. At phase six, on the public sales or public offering, now you have it at 40 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 cents. And this is the token that you got for free. But how much is the selling? All right, in the public offering or public sales, 40 cents. Then from here we go to the the listing. All right, the exchange listing at 50 cents. I can guarantee you that. All right, that this token certainly will hit the exchange at 50 cents. Think about it. I got airdrop, Tron, an airdrop. And Mr. Zubi is aware of that. And of course, my mentor told me that Charles, Tron is going to moon. Get it. It was considered a dead coin, a shit coin. How much was it? Just 1 cent. We saw it when we were accumulating Tron. It moved from 1 cent to 2 to 3 to 4 to 10 cents up to 15 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine that was a coin that I bought for 0.1, just 1 cent. And it went to 15 cents. Let me not bore you with all that. But I think with what we have built around this token, all right, we are going to be, this token is going to be listed at 50 cents. And of course, at that time, if you multiply 50 cents by $50,000 of OP50 educational package, that is a whooping $25,000 for how much is, that is an asset you got for free. And we are getting this for, let me assume that you bought it for $50. I mean, this is a story that we hear every now and then on the internet. How once a boy just bought a token for $20 or or $50 and became a millionaire. All right. And we are coming to replicate that in OPAI. All right. So it's like the vision is not very clear. And you know what? The vision is not always clear from the beginning. An opportunity always come in disguise. People don't always believe an inventor. And in fact, the day Mark Zuckerberg invited his friend to his room to share Facebook, his vision about Facebook, not everyone believed him. Not, not all his friends, those he invited, not everyone turned up. But the few that came and the few that took action that believed in him, today they are celebrated billionaires. You can Google that, okay? As one guy said, always tell us that go and verify everything that I am telling you here, every story I share with you are verifiable. They are in the public domain. You can verify them. And if they are not true, come back in the Zoom. Call me out. Mr. Charles, you said this, but it's not true. Yet that is a challenge I'm throwing at you. Because what we have here, we are, in fact, we are replicating what has happened because someone here with us will become a millionaire. Not one, not two. I can guarantee that. Let's go on. So at this point, this is the super platform where the game, where it happens. All right. Everything we are talking about, or what I've been telling you about, is centered. Okay. Yeah. And this is where it happened. And of course, listen, when we said, or you can join for free and still make money. Take, for example, before my brother had my partner comes around to share, okay, this super platform, all right? But I just want to tell you, how many of you are on the social media from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook and of course TikTok? I am sure that you just consume data, you just consume content, but you don't get paid, right? No, you don't get you don't get paid. The content creators makes hell of money from your engagement, from your activities. Imagine when they tell you share, 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 share. By sharing, you are exposing their content, and that is why they need you. But OPAI is about to change that. That is to say, every activity that you ever perform, you ever carry out, what you already doing right now has value. And that value, and in fact, you will be rewarded for performing those, carrying out those activities. You will be rewarded handsomely. And so the team or the community we are building a community like followership that we can also earn from the activities of the so the ecosystem we are building or the community we are building. Your community will follow you in the system, but everything will be happening within this super platform where it's going to connect the dot, connect you to all the social media you can think of. Just I've always said that whatever the mind believe or whatever the mind conceive and believe, it can achieve. So any platform you can think of today will be connected to us here. And your activities in those platforms will be handsomely rewarded. But as I've always said, I am just someone who is out there preparing the way for this platform, preparing the way for other people, for other leaders to come and benefit. However, I want to call my friend, my business partner, okay, to come and explain to us very well, okay, what this super platform is all about, what it can do. I mean, what it can do for you. All right. So stay tuned. Okay. Let me invite Mr. Sad to come and explain to us before I take you to part two of this presentation. Mr. Sad, please, if you are there, my brother, take it from here. Mr. Sad, are you there? Mr. Akman? Mr. Zubi?
Number 14.
Hello?
Covering specialist.
Carry on, Mr. Shah.
We've also got our first
That boy is not here.
Something is wrong. Your voices, I can hear many
But
voices.
you can
Okay.
carry on. You can carry on.
All right. Sorry? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Mr. Saad, is Mr.
Yes.
Saad on is with us?
No, Sad is not on the call. He will join. I think later. He'll join it shortly.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Mr. Saad will be joining us shortly. So, pay attention. We'll come back to this super platform. Okay, when he comes, then yes. So let's continue. So, how the OPAI system works, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and how do we get paid? This is, I mean, as I said, in every business, the reason why we are in business, the reason why we go to work, all right, is for us to get paid. Yes, of course. So how do we get paid in OPI? I will be sharing that a little more later, but I want you to know that 80% to 90% of every revenue, the sales of these educational packages flows back to the community. Now, what we are doing here, because OPAI is not about referring people and make money. No. All right. We are building a network of people, a community. And this community need to be, we just have to encourage people, encouraging them by giving them something, or just a thank you, a complimentary something that will encourage them to say, okay, this is what we are doing. But when you participate with us, okay, in this platform, you get paid, because we need real people, right? We need real people. It is people that engage on the social media. It is people that comment. It is people that share. It is people that create content and all that thing. And this is exactly what the super platform or the ecosystem is coming to fulfill: engagement. So to get those engagement, you remember, we are coming to change something. And what we are coming to change for ordinary people. So we must start from somewhere. So we are asking ordinary people to